William H. Miller, born in 1950, is a distinguished figure in the world of finance, known for his expertise as an investor, fund manager, and philanthropist. He held prominent positions as the chairman and chief investment officer of Legg Mason Capital Management, where he also served as the principal portfolio manager of the Legg Mason Capital Management Value Trust. Additionally, he managed the former Legg Mason Opportunity Trust mutual funds, which are now under his own firm, Miller Value Partners. Miller's tenure at Legg Mason Capital Management was characterized by his exceptional leadership and investment acumen. As the principal portfolio manager of the Value Trust, he demonstrated a keen ability to identify value opportunities in the market, earning him widespread recognition and acclaim in the investment community. Bill Miller, born in 1950 in Laurinburg, North Carolina, was raised in a modest household. His father worked as a terminal manager for a trucking company, instilling in Miller a strong work ethic and sense of responsibility from a young age. Miller attended Miami Palmetto Senior High School, where he excelled academically, graduating in 1968. He continued his education at Washington and Lee University, where he graduated with honors in 1972, earning a degree in economics. Following his undergraduate studies, Miller served in the U.S. Army from 1972 to 1975, where he was recognized for his exemplary service with the Army Commendation Medal while serving as a first lieutenant. During his tenure in the military, Miller demonstrated leadership and dedication, ultimately attaining the rank of captain before leaving the U.S. Army. Following his military service, he pursued graduate studies in philosophy at Johns Hopkins University, where he enrolled in a PhD program. Balancing his academic pursuits with part-time work in accounting, Miller continued to expand his knowledge and skills, laying the groundwork for his future success in finance. Miller's transition from academia to finance marked a pivotal moment in his career trajectory. Drawing upon his background in economics and philosophy, he embarked on a path in finance, leveraging his analytical prowess and intellectual curiosity to navigate the complexities of the financial markets. His experiences in accounting and academia provided a solid foundation for his subsequent career endeavors, ultimately leading to his prominent role as an investor and fund manager in the finance industry. Before his tenure at Legg Mason, Bill Miller held the position of treasurer at the J.E. Baker Company, a significant manufacturer of products serving the steel and cement industries. This role provided him with valuable experience in finance and industry dynamics, laying the groundwork for his subsequent career in investment management. In 1981, Bill Miller joined Legg Mason Capital Management as a security analyst, marking the beginning of his notable career in the investment field. Over the years, he honed his skills and expertise, earning his Chartered Financial Analyst, CFA designation in 1986. Miller's contributions to Legg Mason were recognized, culminating in his appointment as chairman and chief investment officer of the firm in 2007. During his tenure, he managed the highly regarded Legg Mason Value Trust Mutual Fund, guiding it to notable success in the market. Throughout his career, Bill Miller demonstrated a keen eye for investment opportunities, notably as an early investor in Amazon when the company was still in its infancy. His foresight and conviction in the potential of innovative companies like Amazon set him apart from his peers, leading to significant returns on his investments. Additionally, Miller's willingness to embrace emerging trends is evident in his substantial investments in Bitcoin and Valent Pharmaceuticals, further solidifying his reputation as a savvy investor willing to take calculated risks. Bill Miller is renowned for his approach to value investing, which centers on the belief that any stock can be considered a value stock if it trades below its intrinsic value. This philosophy underscores his ability to identify opportunities in the market, regardless of conventional metrics. In his 2006 letter to shareholders, Miller reiterated his investment philosophy, emphasizing the importance of discerning true value in the market. He challenged the notion that expensive stocks are necessarily overvalued and highlighted the complexity of determining value based solely on price-to-earnings ratios or other traditional metrics. Miller's approach involves factor diversification, where portfolios are constructed with a mix of companies exhibiting different fundamental valuation factors. This strategy allows for a broader perspective on value, enabling investments in both high and low PE, as well as high and low price-to-book ratio stocks. Unlike traditional value investors who focus solely on low valuations, Miller's approach is characterized by a willingness to analyze stocks that may appear expensive to determine if they are truly mispriced. This nuanced approach has been a cornerstone of his success, allowing him to capitalize on opportunities that others may overlook. Miller's commitment to identifying mispriced assets, regardless of their perceived value, has been instrumental in delivering value to shareholders and clients. By challenging conventional wisdom and maintaining a disciplined investment approach, he has cemented his reputation as a savvy investor with a unique perspective on value in the market. Bill Miller's remarkable 15-year streak of outperforming the S&P 500 index with the Legg Mason Capital Management Value Trust has sparked discussions regarding the efficient market hypothesis, EMH. Miller himself attributed much of the streak's success to luck, acknowledging that the calendar's timing played a significant role. Despite this, the consistent market-beating returns challenge the notion of market efficiency proposed by the EMH, which suggests that it's highly unlikely for any investor to consistently outperform the market. Michael Mauboussin, a former strategist at Legg Mason, analyzed the historical data on mutual funds' performance relative to the market during Value Trust's streak. His findings suggested that the probability of achieving such a streak over 15 years was incredibly rare, estimated at 1 in 2.3 million. However, Leonard Melodino argues that Maubussin's analysis may have misframed the question. When properly framed, the probability of such a streak occurring is higher, around 3%. Additionally, Maubussin's analysis did not account for other potential 15-year periods where similar streaks could have occurred but did not. When considering these factors, the odds of someone beating the market for 15 consecutive years at some point in the United States are estimated to be around 75%. This challenges the notion of market efficiency and suggests that, while rare, such streaks are not as improbable as initially perceived. Bill Miller's philanthropic endeavors and personal milestones shed light on his multifaceted life outside of the investment world. In 2018, Miller made headlines with a monumental $75 million donation to the philosophy department at Johns Hopkins University. This contribution, the largest ever gift to a philosophy department, underscored Miller's deep appreciation for philosophy's impact on his life and investment decisions. He credited philosophy with influencing both his personal life and his approach to investing. Miller's commitment to education extended further in 2021 when he donated $50 million to support Johns Hopkins Physics and Astronomy Department. This generous contribution reflects his ongoing dedication to advancing academic research and learning opportunities. Miller's influence reached beyond the financial world, as evidenced by his portrayal in the 2015 movie, The Big Short. A character inspired by Miller, named Bruce Miller, engages in a memorable debate with Steve Carell's character, highlighting Miller's presence in popular culture and the financial narrative of the 2007-2008 crisis. In June 2022, Miller celebrated a personal milestone by marrying fellow JHU trustee Heather Miller, marking a significant moment in his personal life and continuing his journey with a partner who shares his commitment to education and philanthropy. Bill Miller owns a yacht named Utopia worth $100 million. The 71-meter craft can accommodate 12 guests and 18 crew members. During the dot-com bubble, Miller placed a bet on Amazon. He got in while the stock was less than $40 per share. Today, Amazon makes up 3.64% of Miller's portfolio. Bill Miller is the co-owner of a Bombardier Challenger 350 private jet worth upwards of $27 million. Miller's journey into cryptocurrency is a testament to his foresight and conviction in emerging technologies. Having entered the crypto space early, his decision to invest in Bitcoin when it was priced at $200 per coin showcases his ability to identify promising opportunities. Despite the fluctuations in the market, with Bitcoin's value soaring to $29K per coin by April 2023, Miller's bullish stance on cryptocurrency remains unwavering. With crypto comprising 50% of his investment portfolio, he demonstrates a strong belief in the long-term potential of digital assets to redefine traditional finance and reshape the investment landscape. Bill Miller's legacy is characterized by his exceptional investment performance, contrarian approach, long-term perspective, intellectual curiosity, and commitment to philanthropy. He continues to be regarded as one of the most influential investors of his generation, with his insights and principles serving as a guiding light for aspiring investors.